Good Friday morning, church family. Pastor, are you hot?
Tell you what, be careful out there today. I think it's one of the hottest days of the week today. Be extremely, extremely careful. Yeah. We had a great time the other night at the golf outing. It was a little hot, but we had a great time. But just be careful. Yeah. It's going to get cooler here over the weekend. Next week looks great, but today, just take caution.
That's right. Sunday's coming. Let's talk about that.
Here on Sunday,
that's right.
too,
Let's talk about Sunday.
Yeah.
9 a.m. is our Connect Hour. Get connected to a small group Bible study.
Important.
Many of you are. Some of you aren't.
That's right.
Get connected this week. They start at 9 o'clock. It's all ages, preschool all the way to adults. Just come to the Steeple entrance, that Steeple Connect Center there, and they'll get you connected in a class right away.
And John Mark, good thing about those folks too, they won't just tell you where to go. They'll walk you there. They'll show you where it's at. So this building can be intimidating for people, but they will walk you to the place that you need to be at. So it takes all the fear, anxiety out of it.
That's right. We make it easy.
That's right.
Immediately following that Connect Hour is our 10:30 a.m. worship service, and we're in a great new series, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Here comes the bride. This week in person, we're talking about the suffering church. Not many of us understand suffering to the level that you're going to see in Revelation 2. You'll see it around the world. I've seen it around the world in believers. But we're going to talk about the suffering church in person this week. Those who worship with us online, you'll hear about the church in Ephesus that abandoned their first love. And that's something that's relevant for all of us out of Revelation 2 as well. Thank you for watching online, or thank you for being in person. Thank you for those who give week in and week out in person. Thank you for those who give online as well. We appreciate all of that. So we're going to be having some videos coming up soon that's going to talk about the difference your giving makes, and folks, it makes a difference, and you'll be able to see that. But invite somebody to worship with you in person or online. It could change their lives, and it's a blessing to see you here. John Mark, coming up Sunday night, something we prayed about, we've anticipated. We had a vote on a few weeks ago on a Wednesday night to reconstitute Kirkwood, but this is the reconstitution service. I know you were a part of that planning with Pastor Jackson Moser the other day with me. Can't wait to Sunday night.
Sunday night's an exciting night. It's a historical night for both parties. We want to be here to support the work at Kirkwood that's happening. This reconstitution that's going to happen in this service. It's going to be some ceremonial stuff at the end. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be an exciting night.
5 o'clock Sunday night, Grace Worship Center. It'll be great. It'll be about an hour, and then we're going to have a little fellowship time after. We'll have some snacks and some water, some other things. But just share together and celebrate together. So I hope you'll be here Sunday night as well. Something else coming up that is historic for First Baptist Church is the Faith Vision Question and Answer sessions coming up. I'm going to be leading those. We got 3, August 31st, September the 12th, September the 17th. All those will happen in the original Fellowship Hall area. If you don't know where that's at, you let us know. We'll let you know exactly where it's at. But those start at 6 o'clock on those nights. We would love for you to be here. We've got a great booklet that our team's put together you'll be able to have. But we'll take some questions and answers. But I want to cast vision with you about the future of the faith building, that it'll be a win-win for First Baptist, and our church will be united. But most importantly, God will be glorified in the midst of that. So we hope you'll join us for one of those listening sessions coming up on one of those nights. John Mark, discipleship here, we say in our vision statement, we exist to worship God, love people, share Jesus, make disciples. A part of disciple making is groups. One of those groups will be Mom Life, coming up beginning on September the 5th. How can they get more information and even sign up for that? And then the other Wednesday night groups coming up as well.
Well, that's a Tuesday night Connect group coming on September the 5th. I don't know much about Mom Life, but I've heard a lot of great things about Mom Life.
Tabitha Dowdy's leading that group, by the way, as well. Appreciate her leadership there.
Just go to our landing page on our website. You'll see the link there. Just go. You can get signed up today for that.
And I think they do need to register for that one because of just knowing how much material to have and make sure we got the right amount of space there as well. And then other Wednesday night groups, you can go online and see those descriptions. You don't really have to sign up for those because we'll have the material there, but we would love for you to get connected to those. I lead the Bible study on Wednesday nights too, so we want people connected here. I know you're with the worship ministry and the choir on Wednesday nights. We love for people to be on campus on Wednesday evenings, but here's some Connect groups coming up starting in September that you can engage with. Then we've got another exciting day coming up on September the 7th with Pastor Jim Cimbala, pastors Brooklyn Tabernacle Church. You've heard the Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. He'll be with us that day from 8 a.m. to 2. There'll be breakfast, there'll be lunch, And we've got hundreds of people already signed up to be a part of that. But if you're a leader and you want to be encouraged, but I would also say if you're a leader and you want to be challenged, I would encourage you to come that day with Jim Cymbala. You can sign up, you can register. We'd love for you to be a part of that. John Mark, I appreciate you. I thank you for your giftedness. Thank you for the way you serve. And it's a blessing to do this on Friday, but it's a blessing to serve together. We're so thankful for you as a church. And church, I know they say this on Sunday from the broadcast, but we love you and we pray for you and we're grateful for you. But on this Friday as we worship together, we could not do what we do if it wasn't for the Spirit of the living God.
No, and you spoke about that in your message Sunday.
Yep.
How to hear the voice of God. And sometimes it gently calls.
It is.
It tenderly calls.
That's right.
And let's turn our hearts and minds to Jesus and sing Spirit of the living God. And we want to see all of you here in person on Sunday.
When you do what only you
Amen.